Dear Chartered Accountants, working professionals, and students in the domains of Indian auditing, accounting, and the tax and regulatory space, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing Chartered Accountant.
Daily news and updates for 1st November 2023. The MCA notified the company's management and administration Second Amendment Rules 2023. These rules are aimed at increasing transparency and accountability in companies and to improve the corporate governance framework. The key changes introduced by the new rules are: Number 1. Disclosure of beneficial interests. Every company is required to maintain a register of beneficial interest in shares and contributions in Form PAS 8. This register must be updated at least once a year and made available to the ROC on demand. Number 2. Appointment of a designated person. Every company must appoint a designated person who will be responsible for furnishing information to the ROC with respect to beneficial interest in shares and contributions. And number 3. Enhanced role of the ROC. The ROC has been given enhanced powers to investigate and prosecute cases of non-compliance with the beneficial interest disclosure requirements. In addition, the new rules also make some minor changes to the company's management and administration rules 2014, such as clarifying the requirements for disclosing information about related party transactions and the procedure for convening and holding annual general meetings. MCA notified the company's prospectus and allotment of securities Second Amendment Rules 2023. These rules are aimed at increasing transparency and efficiency in securities market and to reduce the risk of fraud. The key changes introduced by the new rules are: Number 1. Dematerialization of share warrants for public companies. Public companies that issued share warrants before the Companies Act 2013 and have not yet converted them into shares must dematerialize them within 6 months of the commencement of the new rules. And number 2, mandatory dematerialization for private companies. Private companies excluding small companies must now issue securities only in dematerialized form. In addition, the new rules also make some minor changes to the prospectus and allotment rules, such as clarifying the requirements for disclosing information about related party transactions and the procedure for allotting shares to qualified institutional buyers. Over the course of 4 decades, Anil Agarwal painstakingly built Vedanta into a $10 billion conglomerate. However, facing the risk of overwhelming debt, he is now considering dismantling the company. The pressure is escalating on this entrepreneur who began his journey as a scrap metal trader. Specifically, there's a looming challenge: a $1 billion payment due in January with $600 million still unfunded. This deficit might necessitate the sale of assets. One potential solution to alleviate the debt burden could involve separately listing different business segments, effectively tackling the financial challenges confronting the company. Car makers in India have reportedly delivered record numbers of vehicles to dealers in October in anticipation of robust demand. Estimates suggest they shipped between 380,000 and 385,000 cars during the month, outpacing the previous high of 362,000 cars in September, representing an annual growth of 13.5% to 14.5%.
This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.